chill, sis. Stop overthinking. Your anxiety isn't you. So stop trying to define it as yourself, because the more you define your conditions and the things that are wrong with you as you, the more you are not going to improve and the more you become those things.
She just wanna kick her feet up, get a mani petty at the same time, yeah. Rock and roll with slippers every day of the week, vacation every day, repeat. She just wanna soft life, yeah. She just wanna soft life, yeah, yeah.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Katana, and I'm back with another video. If you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in, and if you're not, thank you for returning. You are loved and you are appreciated, and if you're just watching, thank you for watching. This video is going to look so different because one, I'm using my front camera, two, I'm in a different area in my house. Yeah, I thought it would be cool to continue on my self-improvement videos and go off of what books have helped me get to the place that I am now. I will say that these books right now that I have with me, I read in the past, but these have kind of guided me through the present. I don't know why I'm good at explaining. So you know when you, I feel like that kid. You do. These are books that I've read throughout my life. They aren't current books, but if you guys would like to know what books I've read recently, I would love to continue off on the bookish terms because your girl is a book girl. I love mystery. I like psycho thrillers. I love romance here and there, but if it's like with a mystery, you know, it has to have something else besides if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Let's get down into it. I'm actually so excited. This first book that I have, Calm Down. It's actually called Calm Down by Sarah Knight. Back in, I want to say when I had my short hair, so I think that was around like 2020, around COVID time, 2021. Actually helped me so much with my anxiety. If you're an anxiety girl, you will freak out about everything. Even in your relationships, you'll overthink and you'll overthink and you'll overthink until it mentally you over and mentally messes you up to the point where you start believing what you think. And this book basically says, chill, sis. Take the chill pill, stop overthinking, just move on with your life. It gives you like tips and tricks on how to stop overthinking and how to handle your emotions, realize what is true and what is not true. And I think this is what helped me the most with my anxiety. After reading this book, I had a bridge of how my anxiety worked. Your thoughts aren't your reality. When I tell you, that kind of relates to what I've been going through. If you haven't watched my last video, go and watch my last video because that's literally what I've been going through, and that's why you see a little gap in between my videos. You should probably watch that. Anyways, why you should just accept reality and not try to control everything, because you can't control everything. If you can't control it, don't worry about it. I was in Monet, if you know, you know. So that's when I really started to do self-improvement. I didn't know how to balance my life. There was a lot of things where I was just really uncertain and my anxiety was playing a huge role and reoccurring in my life. I came from a really traumatic household, which triggered so many anxieties. Brought that with me when I moved out of my parents' house. Reading this book helped me slowly accept the fact that like this is just life. Like I can't control the way life is going, but I can accept it and kind of move on. And this was kind of like the bridge of like, okay, I need to start taking my anxiety serious. Like anxiety is not me. Your anxiety isn't you. So stop trying to define it as yourself, because the more you define your conditions and the things that are wrong with you as you, the more you are not going to improve and the more you become those things. Anyways, moving on, because we're talking 12 minutes into that. So many crusty dusty post-its in it. This one is Get Out of Your Head by Jeannie Allen. This is a spiritual guide, getting out of the anxiety, getting out of the toxic thoughts, getting out of the toxic routines. At first, I wasn't really into this because I wasn't in tune with God. I didn't really believe in it because I had so many questions. Well, you know, if God exists, then who made him? It felt like at the back of my head, like so many years since God was on earth, how do we have his writings? How do we know what is in the Bible is actually true? How do we know if this is accurate or not? And that's what made me not really believe in it. Now in my life, I understand it more. I can appreciate it more. It's basically a diagram that's saying we have a choice. We have a choice to make, but there's a way to change it. Like you just have to flip the script in a way that helps you and not hurts you. Stop spiraling into toxic thoughts. Stop spiraling into things that you know you shouldn't be spiraling about, because the moment you start spiraling, everything is going downhill. It's all in your head. Get Out of Your Way by Russ. So basically he uses all his music into chapters, and honestly I love this because I listen to almost all his music. There can be so many things in life that can distract you from what you love. There are going to be so many people in life that are going to tell you to do something else because they don't believe it and they don't see it for them. They don't see it for them, so they're not going to see it for you. They're like, that person's not going to get rich because I'm not. This person's not going to get rich because I'm not rich. Because they can't do that. They don't want to do that. They don't want to put in the work to do that. So they will put you down. Sometimes you're going to contradict yourself and you're going to think that you can't do it because you're probably listening to everybody else around you. You're listening to your anxiety. Remember, you did this because you wanted to do it. You did this because you loved it. You stay with the fear, you're not going anywhere. But if you put the fear aside, go past the fear, go past your stage fright, you will see the fruition. You will see the spark. You will see the happiness. You will see the joy. You will see everything that you were missing. If you're into just learning about how fear affects your life, if you're into about just putting all that momentum back into yourself and how to feel better about your life and how to feel better about where you're going in life, I definitely recommend you read this book. This Kind of Love by Kyra and Kaylin Edwards. When I tell you, I never related more to this book. They talked about the struggles of their relationship. They separately went through different childhood traumas, and then when they came together, they thought they knew what they were doing, and then they didn't know what they were doing, and they went through so many hurdles in their relationship. They realized that like a lot of the things in their relationship were actually really toxic. They talked about the struggles of how to get out of the typical things in life. Not that anyone cheated in their relationship. How to stop the toxic behaviors in order to have a healthier and stronger relationship with each other. Leaning on God in terms of the relationship, praying together and believing in each other and having patience with each other. Butt is hurting because I'm sitting on the floor. No, this isn't comfortable. I've been sitting here for 40 minutes. But with that being said, you guys, your anxiety is not you. You are you. Not what you're dealing with, not with your conditions, not with your mental health and your disorders. That doesn't define you. What defines you is what you do in life. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to put all your bets on yourself, to do the things that you want to do. Do not put anybody's opinions on your life. Get out of your head. Get out of your toxic thoughts. Remember that God is here with you. If you just pray and talk to him about it, and he's going to show you why you are at this point in life. I do apologize if this video was again a little bit all over the place. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys for another video. Bye.
Every day repeat, she just wanna stop flying, yeah. She just wanna stop flying, yeah, yeah.